Okay, good morning to everybody. Today is we have a procurement activities for the bid opening of four project. We have the members of the BAC, the TWG, Secretariat, uh, plus yung mga bidders, representative, and good morning to those following us on the YouTube channel since we are on the live streaming. So, so may we request the uh, our visitors to introduce themselves and what company they are representing.
Kindly use the mic.
I'm Alberto B. Valdez, representing Bisao Construction, sir.
Busaw.
Yes.
So, magkamot ng takas ka, buko pa nga kag busaw. Sige, next.
Good morning po kanya tayo amin. Siya ni Jamel Daway, Itibisaw Construction. Thank you.
Kita ati.
Siya,
Piso mo ko taga busaw. Sige, next. Sige. May kata for the record, naka-record naman ito.
Hello, good morning, sir. Siya ni Brisel Sugiyaw, Administrative Officer of Mihakim. Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So thank you mga representative ng mga contractor. So let's begin with the project ID 24PL0118, the Convergence and Spatial Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Evacuation Centers, Quarantine Facilities, Public Health Facilities, Construction or Completion of MION, Kim Medical Center, Barangay Agbanawag, Tabuk City, Kalinga Province. And we have one bidder, JG Construction and Supply. So may I request Engineer Warren Liwalu to open the bid documents submitted by JG Construction and Supply.
Before we will open the con, I just want to inform the Barbaro kayo nga, you are new to the con. We are just temporarily using the the another kitchen because our conference room is being renovated. Hopefully by next week matatapos na yung conference room namin. All bidding activities will be done at the conference room by starting next week siguro. But meantime, kasi ito naka-schedule ngamin kat the conference room of the admin medyo naipot. So nga we likewise selected this venue for the bid opening. Medyo accommodating basit ti kana nalawlawa basit. Okay? So nadanto ti represented yo next week or next procurement activities. We will be there at the conference room kasi matatapos na by Friday yung conference room namin.
Thank you, Sir Alex.
Correction, sir. That's Kalinga Gabriela Mijakin.
Ang amiyon.
Hindi po.
Kindly check
Ga.
Million king.
Mijakin.
Pero dalawa kasi ito Dalawang 50 million.
Talagang Mijakin, sir.
Walang million?
Walang million king. MIJA.
While we recognize the correction given by the administrative officer of that hospital, pero ito kasi yung name na ibinigay sa amin as per SARO. Yung SARO kasi nakalagay diyan. And this is the name that was entered in the accounting system. Siguro later on to we will try to nusukatan tayo gamin natakat, it will pass through a modification na naman. Matagal yan. So meantime we will use that name as provided by the province bang nag-provide yung programming. Siguro siguro we will try to correct that kasi ako rin wala akong alam na Mayon Kim eh. MIGA yan eh, Miha Kim. So meantime yan muna ang we will recognize we will take down the correction. But meantime ito muna para kasi pag hindi natin sundin yung naka-enter sa UWACS sa Unified Accounting System, sigurado yan magka sa ano sa billings ninyo kung sakaling magbi-billing kayo. So later on to siguro sa tayo i-correct to kanya. But meantime i-adapt muna natin yan so that after this bidding paspas na ito eh. We have to obligate it immediately. Okay? Sige, we take down note the observation and then the comment from the Ian is here. Take down notes the observation of the administrative officer of Miha Kim. The name, ang nakalagay kasi dyan ay Mayon Kim Medical Center, and as per information from the monitoring engineer and from the procurement unit, ito daw ang nakalagay na pangalan dyan sa SARO na na-submit sa planning, so they adapted it. But please take down note the observation so that later on we will try to coordinate with the accounting, because for sure ito yung inilagay nila na pangalan doon sa system sa UWACS ng accounting. Pero pag iba nang lalabas diyan, sigurado yan i-ano naman nila sa modification, matagal na naman yan. We might as well not to proceed with the procurement now if that will be the case. But hinahabol natin yung yung time frame natin So please take down and we will be discussing that with management about that name na kung sino yung nagkamali. Kung yung sa central office, then we will inform central office to correct. Okay?
Thank you, Sir Alex. So we have new arrival visitors. Kindly come and introduce yourself.
I'm Armando Alimani from Mihakim, staff of Mihakim, working at Kalinga Gabriela Mihakim.
Okay, for the newly arrival, kanina lang sinasabi ko na we are just using this kitchen of the procurement unit as our bidding room because our conference room is under renovation, matatapos siguro this Friday. So the next time that we will be having procurement activities, if ever you will be attending it, we will be using the conference room of the DPWH Lower Kalinga. So as of now, for now, we'll be having the procurement and bid opening at this procurement unit.
Okay, thank you, sir. So may we proceed with the opening of that bid proposal submitted by JG Construction and Supply. So, Sir Warren, kindly open the bid proposal.
Sir, before we start the opening, can we pronounce the title of the project as read or yung Mion letter or Miha? Miha. Okay. Thank you, sir. the the bid documents. Good morning to each and everyone. The bid documents submitted by JG Construction and Supply for contract ID 24PL0118, which is the Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Evacuation Centers, Quarantine Facilities, Public Health Facilities, construction completion of Mihakim Medical Center, Barangay Agbanawag, Tabuk City, Kalinga Province, was received at the Procurement Unit Office on October 9, 2024 at 8:48 a.m. We now open the original copy of the bid proposal. We will first open the technical component. For the technical component, tagging and page numbering complying. So first, we have here the certificate of field jobs registration valid until December 21, 2024. Pickup special JV license not applicable. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, duly signed and authorized. Organizational chart with Manuel P. Gunawa Jr. as the project manager. Mark Kabakungan as the project engineer. Eusebio Tamayo Yabut as the materials engineer. Alberto R. Ramos as the electrical engineer. Maria Noemi Dawaton as the sanitary engineer. Rodalin as the safety officer, and Conrad Dasig as the construction foreman. Next, we have the contractors list of key personnel. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment. Omnibus sworn statement. Omnibus sworn statement stating that Manuel P. Gunawa Jr. of legal age, married Filipino and residing at Balinag Street, Tabuk City, Bulano, or Balinag Street, Bulano, Tabuk City, Kalinga, after having sworn in accordance with law, do hereby depose and state that Manuel P. Gunawa Jr. is the sole proprietor of JG Construction and Supply with office address at Balinag Street, Bulano, Tabuk City, Kalinga. That as the owner and sole proprietor of JG Construction and Supply, Manuel P. Gunawa Jr. has the authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate in the bidding for 24PL0118. That JG Construction and Supply is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, foreign government, or foreign or international financing institution whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB. That each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirement is an authentic copy of the original, complete and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. That JG Construction and Supply is authorizing the HOPE or its duly authorized representative to verify all the documents submitted. That Manuel P. Gunawa Jr. is not related to the HOPE, members of the BAC, TWG, the BAC Secretariat, the head of the Project Management Office or end user unit, and the project consultants by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil degree. That JG Construction and Supply complies with existing labor laws and standards. That JG Construction and Supply is aware of and has undertaken the responsibilities as a bidder. That JG Construction and Supply did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel, or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. That in case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability for swindling or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to the to Article 315 of Act Number 3815, Series of 1930 as amended, or the revised penal code. Signed, Manuel P. Gunawa Jr., duly notarized. Next, we have the statement of all ongoing government contracts or government and private contracts. Statement of single largest completed contract, NFCC computation, affidavit of site inspection, duly signed and authorized, DTI certificate of registration, valid until June 11, 2029, mayor's permit, valid until December 12 or December 31, 2024. Latest income tax return and business tax return. Tax clearance, valid until August 27, 2025. PCAB license with a validity period from September 26, 2024 to September 23, 2025. Audited financial statement, materials testing equipment, integrity pledge, duly signed and notarized, duly signed bid documents, S-curve with bar chart, and per CPM, manpower utilization schedule, equipment utilization schedule, and lastly, the construction methods in narrative form.
Thank you, Sir Warren. So, the technical components submitted by JJ Construction and Supply have passed the preliminary investigation. So, I may request the procurement unit to submit the required documents at the procurement service in Manila for the verification of their eligibility check before we open the financial statement. So next we know, hello. So we go to the 24 PL 0119, the organization outcome: protect lives and properties against major floods, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage systems, construction, rehabilitation of Malagnat flood control along Saltan River, Liplipuken section, Pinokpok, Kalinga. But unfortunately, we have no bidder for this project. So
Okay. Since there's no bidder for 24 PL 0119, the back will now rule. Take down of the rulings. During the bid opening, rulings. During the bid opening for 24 PL 0119 scheduled today, it appears that there is no submitted bid documents or no bidder for 24 PL 0119. As per provision of 35.6.5A, for failure of bidding, if there is no bid received during the bid opening, the BAC will declare failure of bidding. With this, for 24 PL 0119, it is considered failure of bidding for no bidders received during the bid opening. So ordered.
Thank you, sir. So we go to the next project to be open, 24 PL 0120, or the organizational outcome to protect lives and properties against major floods, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage systems, construction of drainage canal along Mountain Province boundary, Kalanan Pinokpok Abot Road, Kalanan Pinokpok Junction section at kilometer KO 508 plus 414 to KO 508 plus 856. And we have one bidder who submit their intention. We have Jeep Construction. So again, let's give to Engineer Liwaliu the floor to open the bid proposal submitted by Jeep Construction.
Thank you, sir. The bid document submitted by the loan bidder, JEP Construction, for 24 PL 0120. The organizational outcome to protect lives and properties against major floods, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage system, construction of drainage canal along Mountain Province boundary, Kalanan Pinokpok Abot Road, Kalanan Pinokpok Junction section, K0508 plus 414 to K0508 plus 856. The bid proposal was received at the Procurement Unit Office on October 9, 2024 at 9:47 a.m. And open the original copy of the bid proposal. For the technical documents, tagging and page numbering complying. So first we have the field jobs or certificate of field jobs registration valid until March 15, 2025. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, duly signed and notarized. Organizational chart with Jeffrey G. Peralta as the owner, and project manager. Iron or Alexander C. Falgi as the project engineer, Maria Teresa L. Menjola as the materials engineer, Irene Jonathan Peralta as the construction safety and health officer, Jerilyn T. Alyong as the liaison officer, and Nathaniel Banataw as the construction foreman. Next, we have the contractors list of key personnel, contractors list of major construction and laboratory equipment, sworn statement. An omnibus sworn statement stating that Jeffrey G. Peralta of legal age, married Filipino and residing at number 14 Dagupan Street, Dagupan, Tabuk City, Kalinga, is the sole proprietor of Jeff Construction with office address at number 14 Dagupan Street, Dagupan, Centro, Tabuk City, Kalinga. That as the owner and sole proprietor of Jeff Construction, Jeffrey G. Peralta has the full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate in the bidding for 24PL0120. That Jeff Construction is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, foreign government, or foreign or international financing institution whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB. That each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirement is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. That Jeff Construction is authorizing the Hope or its duly authorized representative to verify all the documents submitted. That Jeffrey G. Peralta is not related to the Hope, members of the BAC, the WG, the BAC Secretariat, the head of the Project Management Office or end user unit, and the project consultants by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil degree. That Jeff Construction complies with existing labor laws and standards. That Jeff Construction is aware of and has undertaken the responsibilities as a bidder. That Jeff Construction did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personal or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. That in case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and the undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability for swindling or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 Act of Number 3815 Series of 1930 as amended or the revised penal code. Signed, Geoffrey J. Peralta, duly notarized. Next, we have the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Single SLCC, NFCC computation, affidavit of site inspection duly signed and notarized, DTI certificate of registration valid until June 7, 2026, mayor's permit valid until June 31 or December 31, 2024, latest income tax return, tax clearance valid until May 7, 2025, ICAB license valid until July 1, 2025, audited financial statement, updated proof of ownership of contractors' materials minimum testing requirement, integrity pledge, duly signed and notarized, duly signed bid documents, S-curve with bar chart and per CPM, on power utilization schedule, equipment utilization schedule, and construction methods in narrative form.
Thank you, Sir Warren. Again, the technical components submitted by JEP Construction for the project 24PL0120 have passed the preliminary investigation. So, I request the procurement unit to submit the necessary document at procurement services in Manila for eligibility check before we open the financial statement submitted by JEP Construction. So next we go to the project 24PL0121 or the concreting of Sokbot Balong Farm to Market Road, Barangay Balong, Tabuk City, Kalinga. And we have one bidder who have intent for this project. We have the Bisao Construction. So again, we give the honor to Engineer Liwaliw to open the bid proposal submitted by Bisao Construction.
Thank you, sir. The bid proposal submitted by Besao Construction for 24 PL0121 was received at the Procurement Unit Office on October 9, 2024 at 8:55 a.m. When open the original copy of the bid proposal. Original copy of the technical component submitted by Besao Construction for 24 PL0121 concreting of Sukbut Balong Farm to Market Road, Barangay Balong, Tabuk City, Kalinga. Tagging and page numbering complying. Certificate of Field Jobs Registration valid until May 31, 2025. Joint venture agreement not applicable. Bid securing declaration duly signed and notarized. Organizational chart with Orlando B. Banataw as the project manager, Louis Martin M. Anogi as the project engineer, Sunny B. Atiwag as the materials engineer, Virgilio T. Docusin as the project foreman, Alberto B. Valdez Jr. as the safety officer, and Jamel B. Daway as the liaison officer. Contractors list of key personnel. Contractors list of major construction and laboratory equipment. Omnibus sworn statement. An affidavit stating that Orlando B. Banata of legal age, married Filipino and residing at Tabuk City, Kalinga, is the sole proprietor or authorized representative of Besao Construction with office address at Apas, Tabuk City, Kalinga. That is the owner and sole proprietor or authorized representative of Besao Construction. Orlando B. Banatao has the full power and authority to do, execute, and perform and all acts necessary to participate in the bidding for 24 PL0121. That Besao Construction is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, foreign government or foreign or international financing institution whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB. That each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided therein are true and correct. That Besao Construction is authorizing the head of the procurement or procuring entity or its duly authorized representative to verify all the documents submitted. That the owner or sole proprietor is not related to the hope members of the BAC, TWG, BAC Secretariat, the head of the Project Management Office or Implementing Unit, and the project consultants by consanguinity or affinity up to the third civil degree. That Besao Construction complies with existing labor laws and standards. That Besao Construction is aware of and has undertaken the responsibilities as a bidder. That Besao Construction did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official personnel or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity. That in case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability, pursuing or estafa, or to commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act Number 3815, Series of 1930 as amended, or the revised penal code. Signed, Orlando B. Banataw, duly notarized. Statement of single largest completed contracts, or the statement of all its on list of all ongoing contracts, including those already awarded, list of all contracts completed by the contractor, net financial or NFCC computation, affidavit of site inspection duly signed and notarized, DTI certificate of registration valid until November 7, 2027, Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024, latest income and business tax returns, tax clearance valid until April 8, 2025, PCAB license valid until March 7, 2025, audited financial statement, contractors materials minimum testing requirement, integrity pledge duly signed and notarized, duly signed with documents, S-curve with bar chart and PDM on power utilization schedule, equipment utilization schedule, and construction methods in narrative form.
Thank you, Sir Warren. So, for the project 24PL0121, the concreting of Sokpot Balong Farm to Market Road, Barangay Balong, Tabuk City, Kalinga. The technical components have passed the requirements for preliminary investigation. So, advise the procurement unit to forward the necessary documents at procurement services in Manila for eligibility check before we open the financial statement. So there are other. So we have opened 3 projects for this procurement activities, and one project have failed since no bidder. So while waiting for the eligibility check from central office procurement services in Manila, we have given a break for some minutes to take our necessity or other personal activities. So let's break muna. Thank you. So